how are you? How are you all doing? So we will be listening to a prophetess who has been on Yul Edochie and ex-wife. Okay, let us just still call her May Edochie and Juju Austin, the intruder and former devil's advocate. We hope she stays repentant. Talking about Sarah Martins, she has been on their matter and she has dropped some strong, powerful prophecies and revelation. And it seems some of those words, prophecies, are making sense. They are making sense. And I want you to listen to what she has to say. And also drop your comment if you agree to everything that she has to say. As you all know, if you've been on this channel, you know how we roll. You know how we bust it out there. We don't. We put it out there as raw as it should be or it can be. Yul Edochie is actually, trying to be smart, even though he's not. And Sarah Martins, of course, she has decided to, showcase one or two of what she and Juju Austin normally do. But this time around, she's doing it against Juju Austin. And one thing I've observed is that Judy Austin never, ever, ever opens her mouth or respond directly or indirectly. She will never go such route, never, because she knows that this person has so much secret of mine. Not just by speaking about it, she can put out physical evidence, and that is not what she needs at this time. Well, May Edochie, she's there flying, doing her thing. But in life, you have to be cautious. You have to be cautious. If you don't take precaution, at times, what will befall you will be unbelievable. Let us listen to this prophetess and we'll talk more.
You have done. The Lord said, if you love your life, you should come out and tell people what you have done in secret. He said, because very, very soon, he will use a lot of people to expose you. The Lord said, I should tell you that very, very soon, he will make sure that a lot of people, even your loved ones, will come out to expose you. He said, by so doing, you will know that he's involved in all what you are doing. He said, I should tell you to stay clear from the life.
To have our children. Am I the one married to her husband? Am I the one married to her husband? Everything I ever said against me was Judy that told me.
You see?
Everything. Judy will tell me that she has a boyfriend in the UK, Kiniko, she's very, very this, she's that. Against me was Judy that told me.
You see?
Everything. Judy will tell me that she has a boyfriend in the UK, Kiniko, she's very, very this, she's that, she's a low-key prostitute. It was Judy that told me everything. And she will tell me go and post. And I will stupidly go and post.
Go and post.
I will stupidly go and post.
It's God, or they can kill you for that.
I'm telling you what to type and post.
Now that you guys have listened to that voice, what is your opinions? Please tell us in the comments. You guys know that on this platform, I want you guys to tell me your feelings, your opinions in the comment, because we drop it here very candid. My candid people, this is my first opinion. My first opinion is that Sarah Martins indeed has seen the light, and the light is intoxicating, and I feel like these are too much light. It's going to make some people look at May Edochie in a bad light, because May Edochie is not the one sending her to do these things. But when she does it in the name of May Edochie, it's going to look like May Edochie is using her to do her dirty work, which is not true. May Edochie is a woman of timber and caliber. Is a woman of repute, good repute. She's on her own doing her own.
Yul Edochie, listen to the message that the Lord said I should tell you, and that your woman by name Judy Austin. The Lord said I should let you know that you are not a happy man, that you are just pretending. The Lord said I should tell you to stop watching your dirty linen outside. The Lord said I should tell you to go inside, that your showing up is too much, that you are doing as if nothing happened in your life. He said I should let you to understand that He is God. He said I should let you to understand that He can never be mocked. He said I should let you and that your woman to know that very soon what is coming after you and that woman is very big if you do not go inside the house. The Lord said I should tell you that something is coming between your life and the life of that lady if you do not go inside. The Lord said I should ask you this question, that if you are aware that what is going on in your life is not ordinary. Your life has been locked. Your life, Yul Edochie, has been caged. Your life has been like a life of a man that can't go front and can't come back. And yet you don't have eyes to see. You are thinking that all is well. All is not well with you from my revelation. The Lord said you are just doing it to let people to understand that you are happy, but inside the house, you are under depression. God said I should tell you for another time again to separate yourself from that woman. He said if you do not separate yourself from that woman, whatsoever you will see, you should take it. He said you have given your wife humiliation, insult, disgrace, that no one can ever take it. But she endure everything. She take everything. She endure everything. Even the pain, she endure it. And yet, you are doing as if she is nobody to you. He said I should tell you that He will pay back every tears of that woman made. He said He will make sure that everything that woman passed through, it will return it back to that your woman. As for you, Judy, whatsoever is your name, hear this message and take it to yourself. The Lord said I should tell you that now that you are dancing, now that you are clapping, now that you are celebrating, He said there is a time for everything. He said very, very soon, the same man that you are celebrating, the same man that you are happy, the same man that you said that this and that, He said it is the same man that you tell people to pray for you. It is the same man that you tell people to forgive you. The Lord said I should tell you that if you know yourself, you should come out and tell the world what you have done. The Lord said if you love your life, you should come out and tell people what you have done in secret. He said because very, very soon He will use a lot of people to expose you. The Lord said I should tell you that very, very soon He will make sure that a lot of people, even your loved ones, will come out to expose you. He said by so doing you will know that He's involved in all what you are doing. He said I should tell you to stay clear from the life of Yul Edochie. The Lord said I should tell you to stay clear from her children. The Lord said I should tell you to stay clear from everything that she has. That if you do not stay clear, He will let you to understand that He's God. That His name can never be mocked. His name can never be mocked. You cannot toy with His name. He said I should come out again and warn you and warn that your man by name Yul Edochie, that his name is not to be mocked. His name is not to be used for caricature. Don't use him for caricature. I have warned you. Yul Edochie, go inside the house. Go inside the house. Don't wash your dirty linen outside again. Be warned. This is a warning from the Lord.
Well, Yul Edochie, the prophetess said we should ask you, are you aware that whatever it is that is going on in your life is not ordinary? Did you put this on yourself, or what exactly is it that happened to you? That is the question. What happened to you? Is it extraordinary or ordinary? Well, from what I could gather from what the prophetess has said, and from what we know over time, analyzing and following up this, I think Yul Edochie is one greedy man that fell into the trap of a woman who we can tag as a spider with her webs set to capture. Both of them lied to each other at first. Yul Edochie pretended and acted like he had a lot, like he's rich, he's comfortable, movie director, he has acted a lot of movies, his bank account is bleeding and over bleeding with currency, different, and all of that. Yeah, we all know all of these things. But as it is right now, it's something that I cannot really say I am interested in praying for Yul Edochie. No, not at all. Why should we spend our time praying for Yul Edochie? May needs all the prayers that we all can offer, not Yul Edochie. Yul Edochie is not going to RIP. He's going to learn his lesson, and he's learning it already, because financially he's not there. Movies have ceased, no opportunity, no endorsement. So how are you going to feed your family? That is the reason why May needs more money. She needs more money, and she's not relenting. You see, she's out there in Enugu doing her thing. She needs more money to do what she needs to do, because at the end of the day, she still needs to take care of those children. If Yul Edochie cannot bring, if he can't bring, at least you'll be able to fend for your kids. Yul Edochie took the route that he took without thinking properly. Like I said, greed started it. So if we are talking about, is it ordinary? Yes, before it was ordinary, it was the ordinary greed that he had, and then it became an extraordinary trap. People have tagged him Popanier, and they said that May belongs to the millionaire gang, millionaire group. That is it. So before people concluded, it means that they've observed and they've seen that Juju Austin is not changing that wig on her head. She's just rearranging it, brushing it, renting. And Yul Edochie is also not, things are not just well with him. It's quite unfortunate, so bad. If he's wise, retrace your step sharply. Retrace your step so that all of this heavy load on your head will be lifted. At least a percentage of it will be lifted. Maybe you get endorsement. Don't go and RIP yourself in this mess that you are in. That's what I can say. I'm not going to do prayers for you. I'm just going to give you advice and suggestion. That's just what you need. We are not going to offer prayers to you. Gone are those days that people were trying to make prayers on your behalf. Your auntie, Rita Edochie, that tried. You did not even speak to her. You just went on. Even your father said you just went on whatever it is. You believe that you're a man. Of course, you were in your industry doing your thing, so you felt like anything you want to do, you can do. There's nothing bad about doing whatever you like to do, but remember that there are certain people that you should speak to who can give you second opinion, even third opinion about certain things, particularly sensitive issues, particularly decision like this. They will give you steps, they will give you experiences, they will tell you what is acceptable, what is not acceptable, how you can go about it. But you didn't do that anyway. We believe that the major proponent of whatever it is, the thing that pushed you, is greed. And when greedy people don't like to hear advice, they believe that they are the only one, they know, they can do, they can undo, blah blah blah, and do all of these things. So the prophetess is saying, Yul Edochie, do you think this is ordinary? Don't you know that this and that? Don't you? Well, she concluded that both of them will return back to each other, but I don't know, maybe they will return back to each other well. You can return to each other as friends, hi, not necessarily husband and wife, but we don't know. We have to keep our fingers crossed. Who knows? Maybe one day Yul Edochie will just fall into Zion ministry or fall into late TB Joshua ministry, just like how our popular actor went there for something and something else happened to him. Or maybe he will land in one of these popular prophets, tele-evangelist prophets, like maybe we'll go to Jeremiah Omotofufonye's ministry or one of this ministry, and they will just bang his head and he will begin to begin to, the demons, evil spirit that has possessed him or that he has gotten somewhere, will begin to speak and say, this one is the star. If you watch the deliverance of one of our popular actors, then you will really see how this drama, how it can be a little bit dramatic. Maybe you begin to say a lot of things, and maybe Juju also will begin to speak through him. Who are you? I am Isimili, this of the river, goddess of this. I am the one that tied him up. He came into my life. He's a greedy man. Do you know this and that? No, I'm not going to. I'm waiting on that particular day. I'm sure that Yul Edochie will never. In fact, Juju Austin will never allow Yul Edochie to step into such places where those prophets, they know, particularly if you're a popular person, your deliverance must be sure. Your deliverance must be sure, because it's kind of going to promote the ministry. They don't need to promote it. We are waiting on that time. So, Yul Edochie, please, are you not a Catholic, as you claim? You say you're a proud polygamist. It's okay. Why don't you just visit Zion Ministry? Go there now. Go and just visit Zion Ministry. Please, Yul Edochie, please visit Zion Ministry with Juju Austin. It's the house of God, isn't it? Please, I'm begging you. Can you please visit Zion Ministry? Yul Edochie, visit Zion Ministry with Juju Austin, so that prayers can be made for you guys on your Isimili project and many other projects. Please visit and let us see what is going to happen on that day. Or don't you, ladies and gentlemen, don't you agree that Yul Edochie should visit Zion Ministry? Or maybe please suggest where you think Yul Edochie should visit, because we need to see something before the end of this year. We want to confirm if truly Juju Austin is from that kingdom, or Yul Edochie has swallowed Kweku's water, or things have happened to him. We want to confirm these things. So I suggest and I advise you, Yul Edochie, please visit Zion Ministry.